This is what you do if you win $1 million on the lottery.
First of all, congratulations.
Now I'm sure you're absolutely over the moon with this, but now I'm coming to pee all over your parade and hit you with some straight facts on what you need to do. But don't worry, I'm about to lay out a simple 11-step plan on what you can do to make the most out of this big win. Let's get straight into the first step, but we can't do that until you press the like button and subscribe as well. Now, kicking this off with step 1, don't quit your job straight away. Now, it might be very tempting to tell your boss to F up and stick that weekly report up their arse, but hold your fire. We need to do some things before you do that. After winning £1 million on the lottery, your emotions are going to be all over the place, so you need to hold fire and wait till you're thinking more rationally before you make any big decisions. Keep turning up to work like nothing's happened. Now that brings me on to talking about something else, and that is who you tell about this big win. Just have a quick think before you tell, your friends, family, colleagues, because unfortunately, situations like this can actually lead to, breakings up of relationships or friendships, things like that. So just have a good hard think about who you tell and if you tell anyone at all. Okay, step 2, in my opinion, one of the best things you can do straight away is to pay off any bad debts you have. This is things like high interest credit card repayments or payday loans and things like that. Don't go paying off your mortgage straight away because you don't need to. That's normally very low interest. But pay off those bad debts straight away and you don't need to worry anymore. Step 3 is get an emergency fund. Now normally people recommend 3 to 6 months of your full expenses, but after just winning $1 million, I'd recommend probably pushing that to 12 months of expenses because you can afford it. This is just putting money in an easily accessible bank account in case any emergencies or anything like that would happen. For step 4, I consider strongly looking for a financial advisor. Now you might be just thinking, I can just watch the Web Money channel surely. Thank you, really appreciate that. But in all seriousness guys, I know basically nothing and you need to contact or hire a fully licensed professional who knows everything about what they're doing and can help you manage that money to get the best out of it. Now the thing is, hiring this financial advisor might actually cost you a few grand, but all the good ones make you a lot more money than they cost, so it's always a good idea in my opinion. Step number 5, invest. This could be in real estate, stocks and shares, starting your own company, anything like that. Just invest that money and put it to work for you. What you invest in really depends on your current knowledge, your future plans, how much money you had before winning the lottery, what level of risk you want to take on. Just consider all those factors before deciding what to invest in. The most important thing to do with this money is don't go on a 3-month bender in Ibiza with your mates and come back home with less than you started with, because that would just be a massive bummer. That actually brings me nicely onto step number 6, which is to take a holiday or buy a few nice material things like clothes, watches, a car maybe. I know all the steps up to now have been so boring, but this is your chance to buy things that you've always wanted, up to a certain limit anyway. Just go to the Maldives, buy that Gucci belt or that Louis Vuitton purse, do something a bit crazy that you wouldn't normally do, but just not too over the top. You're probably thinking about buying a new car. If you want to see whether you should get that on finance or buy with cash, click on the pop-out banner and I've got a whole video explaining what you need to do on that, so check it out if you want. Step 7 is give some to the less fortunate. This could be as easy as giving a bit of money to a few local charities or ones that are close to your heart. This can be as little or as much as you want to, but I think it's always nice to be able to give to the less fortunate if you're in a position to do so. Step 8 is a bit controversial, and that is to keep working and saving for a few more years. Now of course it depends how much money you had before you won the lottery. If you're already financially free, this is just a bonus, but if you were scraping by living paycheck to paycheck, you'd probably need to work a few more years and save up a bit more money to be able to retire off this win in a few years. The reason I say this is because it's going to allow your investments and passive income to build up and help support you in the future without you having to dip in and spend that $1 million you've won. And if you do this just for a few years, I'm pretty confident you'll be able to retire and live off all your income, whether that's rental, stocks and shares, dividends, income, anything like that, I think you'll be able to retire in a few years if you play your cards right. And that brings us nicely on to step 9, which is retire and enjoy your passive income. I don't need to say a lot about this one, but either pick a place, a nice house in your home country or abroad, go to Australia, Bali, I don't care. Just go and relax and enjoy your retirement. Step 10 is another controversial one, but I recommend not buying a single another lottery ticket in your whole life. I know that might seem counterintuitive because you've already won, so there's a chance of winning again. But the thing is, the odds are so small on winning once, let alone twice. It's basically impossible, so just save your money and don't buy any more tickets. Now, the last and arguably most important piece of advice I can give you, step 11, is to subscribe to this YouTube channel. But in all seriousness, guys, if you did enjoy this, please drop a like and consider subscribing if you want to. I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment down below what you want to see next. And for those of you who do still play the lottery, good luck. I genuinely hope you win. But if you do, just remember this video. With all that being said, thank you for watching today. I'll see you in the next one.